YouTube.
Hey
Yeah.
everyone, welcome to the Monday Night Hardline Sunday in the Day Comic YouTube channel. We've got a pretty small panel tonight, since they've upped the size on StreamYard. I think we're downsizing the amount of people that we have on our side. Pretty neat there. So today we have Drawing Aces here with us.
What's going on, everyone?
There he is. And then we have Michael Beacon.
Hey, guys.
We have Passion for Drawing.
Yo, 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 yo.
We have Simon St. Gauthier.
Hello, everyone.
And then we have myself. Phill is not here. He is presumed dead or on vacation. So, how's everybody doing today?
Good, good. We're doing good.
Yep.
Long weekend, man. 4th of July weekend. America.
Yeah.
Got the email this morning. My order is ready, so the books are all printed, the stickers, everything. So I just have to go pick them up and get them delivered.
It's awesome, man. Can't wait to get my hands on it. It's gonna be a great book.
Can't wait to get them out there, dude.
What did you guys do for the 4th of July weekend?
Couldn't do anything, man. We're all on lockdown, brother.
This is the United States of America. You can go do whatever you want.
Well,
Well, first thing I did when I got home from work on 4th of July, I grabbed a beer from the refrigerator, heard all the fireworks going off outside, and sat on my porch and listened. Yeah, seeing all those more fireworks than I've seen in years. I feel like everyone is like, oh, you're not supposed to go out to the 4th of July. Fuck that.
Boston, Texas style.
yeah, I live in a state where you can get fireworks pretty easily here,
Yeah.
and it was pretty crazy here because there was no fireworks shows, and that they were all canceled. And it was. I've seen videos of like flyovers of cities where the whole place is filled with fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think there was one in California where it's illegal. And then they said like LA, they said it's against the law. You'll get like a $1,000 fine. And there's a flyover someone did, and it's just the whole city's just lit up with fireworks. It's like, what are you?
It would be awesome to do like a calculation of how much money in revenue that they would have gotten had they fined everybody.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I think my favorite thing from LA was just the reporter just like, but it's illegal, guys. Oh.
Yeah. That stops everybody all the time, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So yeah, man, that's super exciting that your books are done. So when are you expecting to have those, Sim?
Like I said, I could go pick them up tomorrow or get them delivered. But it all has to do with the fact that they're just open like 3 hours a day.
Oh, that's weird.
So I think tomorrow I'm gonna call them, tell them to deliver it. So I'll pay a little bit extra, but they'll be delivered. So I'm
Just
guessing
tell
2 days after.
Tell them to leave them out in front, and you'll just swing by whenever you get a chance.
I mean, how's it? You had to bring them in by ship from Puerto Rico, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They're finally out of customs.
Yeah. It's all done by Ace's family. Like they do all the packaging, they do everything that they send in to me. Then once I get it, I send some of them to Beacon. It's a long process, but the book will get to you.
Long process.
That's a huge holdup.
Nah, I'm taking measures so you guys don't have to wait too long with all the Corona thing. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good. I know that the mail is being super slow over here
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of states, and especially going internationally. I can't imagine what you're going to have to deal with.
A
It's
deck
gonna
of
be
cards.
December by the time everybody gets their stuff.
6 a.m. sent me a deck of card like 2 weeks ago, and it's still not here.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
And from what I've researched, is anything that's considered regular mail, right, is technically not the last priority, right? So If you go into like a bigger shipment, a bulk shipment, and stuff like that, those are all prioritized and thing that's business related. So I think that's one of the reasons why most countries right now from international mail is very fucking slow to like almost a month before you get it. Sometimes even more.
Yeah, that's insane.
Ichthy's fives in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
will
should probably.
It took 2 months.
Ichthy's, yeah.
It took 2 months and a half for me to get my chaotic flux.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Canada, man.
No, it's everywhere that's international. They technically get it. They put it on a hold for almost a month. Then they put it into distribution.
No, so it doesn't have the corona on it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's rough.
No corona. Dun, 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 dun.
Did anybody do a one of those like covers of that song, but for the coronavirus?
Did you know that there's a lot of people that were sending the
Oh, we're not
DM and
supposed to talk
emails
about it.
to
We'll get. Man, we're not supposed to talk about it. You'll get struck.
Weird Al Yankovic?
This will
You-
get
you
taken
know-
down.
You guys know who Weird Al Yankovic is, right? So
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people were sending him a message. So he made a big post on Twitter going, "No, I am not doing my Sharona."
He did
Well, his
that?
original was My
Yeah.
Bologna. Yeah, the original one was My Bologna. That's what he did.
Oh, yeah.
It was My Bologna. Dun, dun, dun. That's like
Everybody,
a song that kind of made him famous. One of the first ones he ever did.
That was the first one that made him famous.
Yeah.
I still think he should have done it because people still need to laugh in those moments. It would have been fucking great.
Yeah. No one laughs anymore.
That's true.
You're not allowed to be fun or funny anymore.
That's
Right, Ace?
Yeah, otherwise you get canceled.
Right, Ace? Oh, he's muted.
Mm-hmm.
He might be
Yeah,
too.
he's probably not here. Well, we do have something to talk about. We could show off this awesome
Do you wanna show-
lethal piece.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you want to show off the human vein?
Human vein.
After?
Maybe we could show that off. I don't know. But we have Aaron Calamari's, our good friend Aaron Calamari.
Oh yeah, over 2K. Sweet.
Yeah, he just made it over 2K, which unlocks the one of these super cool pieces. Actually, let's see if it's on here. Yeah, I did this. So I did this piece here. So everybody who backed at a physical tier gets a copy of this print, and this is one of the first prints that actually are pieces that I've done for another campaign. So that's super cool. That's going to be going out for that naughty tier type thing. And this comic book looks awesome. This just went out. This is the Joe Ball wraparound cover, right?
Yeah.
And this is super, super sweet. So this is a wraparound cover, and then it's limited to 25, if I'm not mistaken.
Colored by me.
20.
Yeah, it's colored by Mr. Michael Beacon.
Oh, yeah, and Michael Beacon colored it also. I don't know, see, here's the thing. This is why Phill should host these streams, instead of being a bum, and because he knows more of this stuff than I do. I'm not super familiar with all this.
Yeah, because like other artists don't care about other artists.
It's not that.
We're not interested. We're not interested at all, right?
Yeah,
Brendan?
I hate comic books. So that's the thing. I don't want to have anything to do with them.
You and Passion both.
What was that, Ace?
So he said you and Passion both.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna. You know what? Let's start. our own-
His name is Passion for Drawing, not Passion for Comics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Passion
exactly.
Comics, exactly.
Mhm.
We should do that, Brendan. Start our own title and just call it "I Hate Comics." Comics.
Yeah, I hate comics. We'll do the Bender style with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, we'll just with an X.
Exactly. So there's only, for whoever is interested in this amazing piece by Joe and Michael, there are only 4 copies available left. At
Snatch
this
them up,
25
people.
Mhm.
I think
Those
this
up.
is the reason why this finally went over 2K, actually, because for the whole earlier part of the day, it was $50 away, and then in the 11th hour, it sold out. So there's only a couple of hours left on this campaign, 5 hours left. So you guys might want to get on that.
Hopefully, he's gonna put it in demand, or is he just gonna delete it?
I was gonna put it
Just
in.
delete the whole campaign.
Uh-huh. You never know with Aaron.
Yeah, he's
He's
wily one.
it's got an interesting business plan.
All right, let's go see what Sim wanted to talk about. Let me find this guy. So, as people may or may not know, the Lost Pages is doing pretty well. And Phill has added another character because we crossed that, what is it called, a stretch goal on Indiegogo. And we finally unlocked the Sympathier tier, which unlocks that next stretch goal. And this is Phil's next character that he's going to put in that supplemental comic. So he's putting this in the supplemental comic. So this is Vane. He is a demon bounty hunter from hell. And this is a little Easter egg right here for everybody. This says human form. So Simon is doing the art for this one. I know he's pretty excited about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
I'm enthralled, man.
I shared my screen to show so I could zoom on it and show it to everybody, and you're showing.
You should have said something.
Well,
So yeah, so we got this guy right here. He's got sunglasses with no arms.
no
It
arms.
can only be accomplished in hell or in the Matrix.
Yeah, the ones that clip to your nose.
Your nose, yeah. Did you guys ever see a person wearing those in real life?
Yes, his name was McCheese, and he kept putting them back on when he was doing that stream.
But it was on stream.
Yeah, it was on stream. I think it was on the Ethan stream when he went there.
Oh.
He was trying to keep them on his nose, but they kept falling.
I saw a guy when the Matrix was real hot. This Asian guy was walking around with them, and he looked ridiculous.
Do you have like the leather jacket and everything?
No,
and
he just
carrying
had the
around a
glasses.
couple of pills, or
He just had the glasses. He looked quite comical.
And right now, I'm working on the not human form.
The not human form, but we don't. That is to be released.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going? How much creative input do you get on that character?
I had enough. We had fun.
That's good because that's one of the characters. That's a very very new Lost Pages character. You know,
And I had enough input, like we discussed the horns, like the runes there was added. There's a few other things that came up, like there's also you'll see.
yeah, you don't want to talk about it.
That's what I'm saying, like horns, runes, and that's what I'm saying. Not to say too much, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's a very very recent character Phill came up with. Very, like, I don't know where he came up with it, out of nowhere kind of. And that was one of the ones that we had not designed back in the day. So I have no creative input on that whatsoever. So that'll be really interesting to see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun. So as I understand, the stream is probably pretty laggy. So I apologize to everybody because Phill is currently streaming at the same time. So I'm sure he's using up quite the bandwidth over there on his computer. So I apologize for everybody watching the stream. I know the chat isn't swimming along like it usually is. But what else we got to talk about today? We just had anniversary of the United States. We got Sim coming in with his comics are printed. He's going to be picking those up pretty soon. We got the new character from Lost Pages. What's Michael Beacon doing?
We are getting ready to close down the stretch goals on 7 Legions just to lock in expenses and everything. So yeah, we got until the 15th to unlock those last 4 stretch goals and get you all a lot more cool shit. Other than that, finishing up, callers are being finished up now. So yeah, it's getting close to fulfillment.
That's awesome. That's always super fun to see.
Yeah.
Now, I am not privy to everything. Which number campaign is this of yours that you'll be shipping out?
This is my first.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So you're going to go through the whole highs and lows of shipping out stuff.
Oh, yeah. Got it. I come from a big family, so that shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, so you get all the free labor. That's awesome.
Yep.
Are you going, how are you doing your shipping? Are you going to do like a ship station? Or are you doing, going to the post office like Phill and I did?
Yeah, I'll probably just drop off loads at the post office and just
Dropping your load.
drop the load at the post office and
Yeah, I know
go
they
back
love that.
and do it again.
Yeah, go deal with this. Poof.
Yeah, exactly.
Have fun with this shit.
Yeah. Where's that going? Here's the sheet. Find them. The codes are on them.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I know Drawing Aces. Is he back yet? He's not muted
Yep, I'm
anymore.
here.
Yeah, he's here. How is your late night stream thing going on? Where you watch the movies? Watch the movies
Yeah,
for
man.
Aces?
Watch along stream's great, man. We just finished watching RoboCop. Like I said, we do it every week, Wednesday, 11:50 p.m.
Next
That's
one is
just like
Army of Darkness, right?
right. Army of Darkness is coming, so it's been a while since I've seen it. It's just good.
Yeah,
It's like a
good.
hangout stream. You know, we're real active with the chat. You know, so we like comments. We like to kind of joke around with people. It's just like a chill stream for a couple hours. You know.
Yeah. Now we're starting to have some people also joining on the Discord to watch along.
Yeah, that's super cool. It's always so late for me to get in there because I really want to, take part in that thing. Especially, I know you guys were on the poll. Fifth Element was on there, and that didn't win, unfortunately. But I'm waiting for
They'll come
Demolition
back.
Man. I'm waiting for Demolition Man on the list.
That should be coming. Like we like to just give different options every week, so we always, people can feel free to,
They won't
drop
repeat
off.
one week. They won't
Yeah.
repeat one week to another, but they'll come back.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sure.
we'll come back. So we'll definitely bring those back. We take all recommendations, then we leave it up to the people, man. Like I said, right now, we're trying to figure out the best time to stream. You know, we might try like an earlier, maybe like a 10 o'clock stream on Wednesdays to see if
Yeah.
maybe more people can join. But like I said, we're just kind of doing it just to have fun. So we'll kind of mess around with it. We're always taking recommendations. So if people want it at an earlier time, we can do that. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you might have to do like a matinee stream and then like a after hours stream, for the older kids.
And I'm surprised that we get a pretty decent rewatch after. So there's actually people watching it with the movie later on after, like if they're watching with us on their couch, sitting on their couch. That's the
Yeah, it's a
idea.
cool thing. Like you can basically go back and rewatch anything because we give you the cue to when we start, and we also give you timestamps
Yeah, that's
throughout
cool.
the episode, so you can you just watch along, listen to our stuff. You can drop stuff in the chat. Like I said, anything people do, like I try to make the channel interactive. So
Do you
like the
guys?
more people we get in the chat, the more we'll kind of joke around with you.
We were having fun with Mark the other day, the guy from what's his name again? Grave Robbers.
Robert, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, yeah.
Do you guys have like celebrity guest hosts that come on and they're like really
Not
dry
yet.
and
We're not.
funny?
We're not there yet.
Mark Middleton, by the way.
No, but like I said, we're open. Like especially now that StreamYard has bumped up, we're open to get as many people that want to come on and just watch these movies and just kind of go over it. It's good because like a lot of these movies I haven't seen in a while, so it's always good. Like Starship Troopers had been a while since I've seen it, and it was just as good as I remember it.
Dude, that was fucking great rewatching that and RoboCop too. Like that one I watch them regularly, but dude, it's always fun to rewatch those movies.
Do you guys have bathroom breaks built into the show?
Nope.
No,
You
I
guys
just
do.
usually mute myself and let them talk.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. We got Frog G in the chat. We got Hex Allen Comics. Hail Muchachos. That's for the Puerto Ricans that are on the panel
What's up?
here.
What's up, hermano?
¿Cómo estás, pana?
And we got Lord Christopher John. Hello, everyone. Yeah, he doesn't do the hail business. He's got a hello, a big hello for everybody on the panel. What's going on, chat? Thanks for joining us here. Yeah, we're just talking about Ace's watch-along stream. Well, I guess it's also Sims, kind of, right? You're always there, too?
Michael Beacon's there.
Oh, no.
Chris Evans has joined us for a couple episodes.
I might join up. This one, Army of Darkness, is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
man,
Army of
jump on,
Darkness is
brother.
awesome. Definitely a cool
Yeah,
one.
the only reason why Chris is not there this week is because they changed the schedule on him.
For work.
Yeah.
It always sucks. So, oh yeah, Passion, you wanted to show off something, right? You got some big news,
Yes.
earth-shattering news.
Well, my next project, full book, is going to be is a book called Grave Robbers. It's a horror western book. So we're starting to get artwork done. Pages that are getting drawn. We have the first it's not finished. It's the inks and everything. So I want to show that off. Mark showed it off recently, so I guess it's okay to show it off. Kind of this is going to be some of the preview pages for the book, so everybody will get to see what's going on with it and a kind of introduction to the characters.
Yeah,
It
it
starts-
looks really cool.
Yeah, that's kind of the
I like
beginning
that
of the
Jack
book.
Swift guy, but he uses knives like Smiley Fowler, who was another character from Red Dead Revolver. I feel like this
Sure.
is a ripoff.
I don't know where he got that. I forgot who he said he's based on. He's based on somebody else, but I mean, there's always that guy who uses knives in westerns. Didn't Lou Diamond Phillips use them in Young Guns?
Oh
Yeah.
man, if Phill was here, he'd be all about Young Guns. He's a big Young Guns guy.
Yeah, I like Young Guns. I like that. Actually, that's the one where the sequel is just as good as the first one, in my opinion.
Yep.
Except for the John Bon Jovi music, but yeah. So this is all the characters when they first come in a saloon. They kind of mess it up, and you get to see what their powers are. There'll be a big 2-page spread after this one that I'm not going to reveal quite yet. I don't think we'll reveal it till he launches, but it's pretty cool, and it's gonna be a great book. I think we're going for 32 pages, and he wants to launch in the fall sometime. So one day when I get DOOMFATE done.
Yeah, this will be
Will be
like a
jump-
really nice Christmas read, don't you think?
yeah, for the whole family.
Yeah, something for the whole family. A nice stocking stuffer for the kids.
Yeah, where this lady's splitting this guy's face in quarters.
Well, you
Yeah.
gotta teach them while they're young, you know.
Exactly. So, but yeah, this is a Big Dick Murphy is the big dude. He can turn feral, and there's all kinds of other characters, and it's a pretty neat book. They're like a group. They're kind of like bounty hunters, kind of sorta, but they are looking for supernatural stuff. So they're kind of out looking for that kind of stuff. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's always cool. You know, that's a really simple way to throw a lot of creativity into a comic or a story that you're writing. You know, throw that supernatural element in there, because there's so many different directions you could go with it. You know, you kind of don't paint yourself into a corner. And, you know, if somebody doesn't like that one creature or whatever, there's always another creature right around the corner. So it's got a lot of cool aspects to it. I see the chat is really eating up the horror and how that sounds like another particular word.
Shut your horror mouth. Yeah.
They're loving that over there. What's this little Egyptian guy that you have down in the right corner there?
Little Egyptian guy. Oh no, this is a character. This is Mardira from DOOMFATE.
Oh, cool.
She's a character in the book. This is my reference material when I'm coloring pages here.
Oh, nice.
So when I'm doing this kind of stuff. So right now I'm just flattening a bunch of stuff right now.
Oh, so those are like dreads? I thought that was like an Egyptian headpiece.
They're not dreads or braids.
Oh.
So this is different, like her stuff right there. They're showing some at the end of the book. We don't want to do that. But
I agree with Brendan. They look,
They look like
The little dreads.
You got a little cultural
They're not
appropriation
dreads.
going on here.
so here's some other parts. I'm just flattening the book. That's taking quite a while. So,
On the
as
Grave
Michael
Robbers-
Beacon would attest to.
Yeah. On the Grave Robbers campaign, are you guys doing stretch goal posters where you get the wanted posters for the guys that come with the comic?
That's kind of up to Mark, but we've talked about it because I've made a series of them, and we're probably going to make a few more.
Yeah.
And we might do that. Kind of do them in prints. We've talked about cards and all kinds of other things, like a set of poker cards to go with it.
Oh yeah.
Just with Grave Robbers on it. because you can get decks of cards printed up pretty easily. So there's so much like motif you could go for stretch goals when it comes to westerns.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kind of cards, poker chips. You could. I mean, you can go little guns. You can go hats. You can do all kinds of weird stuff. Leather chaps, assless chaps. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You got to have one of those tiers in there, definitely.
The assless chaps
Yeah,
tier.
passion for drawings, assless chaps tier.
They'll be quite large.
Yeah, that one size fits most.
It's a lot of cow.
Oh man, that's quite the tier there. That'd be a good one. That could go over well though. You might get some good sexy lady promotional material out of that too. Like when the Magic.
There's a lot of bears. There's a lot of bears out there too.
There are a lot of bears out there too, man. I don't know if they're big into CG or anything, but I'm sure there's some comic fans out there that.
I mean, hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to sell comics.
Not like there's anything wrong with that or anything.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Check this out. Here's a little sample from one of the new page of a short Nat story for the Tales from the Natverse one. I'm not gonna show more than that panel.
Needs more speckle.
Yeah. Does he have a nose?
Nope.
He has no nose.
Nope. You see a nose?
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like there could be a nose, but it also looks like there's probably not a nose.
There's no nose.
No.
So he'd have a really hard time playing charades.
You see the reason why there's so many speckers? Because the ship is landing with a lot of dust.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're lucky you're doing that digitally,
Why?
You have to dot each one with the pen for every speckle.
What the fuck are you talking about? You use a toothbrush with ink and.
No, that's not how the professionals do it. Okay, each one has to be meticulously placed by hand. That's how you get the.
He's right. Soon. He's right. Soon. Stippling.
Artist beef right here on Hardline.
Yeah.
Some crazy people they do whole pictures with stippling. That would drive me nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it.
So why don't you just Photoshop them in? I hear that's what all the big pros are doing.
That's what I do. I do one dot and then I just copy and paste it a million times.
Dude, they did something in Clip Studio, right, where you can draw the shape of a character, then slide in the thing, and it will do the gray tone, the tones like that with little dots everywhere, or all those little texturing. Yeah. We'll even do crush hatching on it.
Yeah, you can change it. It's
with gradients. Yeah.
It interpolates it for you, like it figures out what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I haven't used Clip Studio that much. Like I used to do it more back when I was really bad at drawing.
But that's when you use all the 3D aspect of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just draw like I'm doing traditional.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing Magic Hop 2 right now, and in Magic Hop 1, I was using a lot of the line corrector, and not because, I was a little bit more shaky with my hands and stuff back then, and my Wacom tablet wasn't perfectly calibrated, and it's still not now. But now I'm not using the line corrector, and I feel like it's looking a lot better, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it looks more natural because there's no correction, and
yeah, definitely.
All you need is a little bit of anti-aliasing, so it doesn't have the
I don't know if I could do that on my sketchbook. I don't think the pen has that option, honestly.
You're using Sketchbook Pro?
Yeah, I'm using Sketchbook Pro, but it's the app version, so that it can work with the touchscreen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love that program. Before I used to draw on that before I discovered the Clip Studio.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about switching to a iPad Pro. Think about switching to it because I have a big Wacom, and I just need something like this thing's too big.
So everybody in the chat, Passion is doing a raffle for his Wacom.
No, 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 no,
He's
no,
doing a
no.
giveaway.
It's like no, 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 no. We'll be selling this. That will
So
help pay for the. But I'm thinking about getting a smaller thing because it's too big.
Yeah, I love my huge one.
But I'm thinking about iPad. Like, is that what you use, Brendan, or do you use some?
to draw, I have a Wacom Mobile Studio Pro 13-inch, and it's really okay. So like, there's some pros and cons about this thing, but the one huge aspect that I like about it is that it's a computer unto its own, so I can just draw anywhere, and it fits in my backpack just like a book, right? So it's like a really nice, easy thing to carry around. I take it everywhere I take my backpack. The only problem I have with it is the thick, or the normal pen that comes with it is not like too thick, but it's just a little bit too thick. So I bought the slim pen for it, and when I bought the slim pen, it made my drawing a lot easier and less painful in my hand. But the biggest con I have about this thing is there is wobble inherently built into the screen.
Yeah, that's called parallaxing, where it's the difference between your pen touching the screen and when things get drawn.
No.
So-
It's like if you try to draw a straight line with a ruler on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does like a squiggly line instead of a straight line. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, there'll be a delay in it. Have you? Well,
No,
I assume you.
It's not the delay is not the problem. The problem I'm having is like if you try to draw a straight line, you cannot draw a straight line without using line correction. Or
Have
the
you
built-in
have you
ruler.
tried? I assume you tried calibrating your pen and everything.
Yeah. I do that regularly because I don't know. I do that regularly, but yeah, definitely, it's a problem that machine has. The forums talk about it. They hate it. I tested it myself.
Which machine?
The Wacom Mobile Studio Pro 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
That sounds like some, but again, that falls in parallaxing because that's where the pen goes to the screen. Okay, there's whatever is a millimeter or whatever difference because of the glass, and then it's not reading the pen correctly.
Yeah, this thing, there's not a real deep drop off because of the glass. Like you're drawing almost directly on the LCD because it's got such a thin coating. So you're not getting like that parallax. I know what you're talking about. One of the guys at my office has like a real cheap Chinese knockoff thing. And dude, it's got like 1/8 of an inch between the pen and the screen. It's ridiculous. This thing's super nice. I could hook it up and show you how I'll try to draw a straight line, and then it's just not going to work.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about it.
I mean, that sounds like it's a physical thing, like because they didn't fix it with a driver. Well, Wacom's really bad at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I hear the support on it's really garbage, and the piece is solid. It's like real nice, all aluminum and everything, but that's the biggest problem I have with that thing. Other than that, I love it. It's a nice
I like this Wacom. I love it too. It's just too big. So, and then
Is
I
it
can't get a good. I can't put it. I have to bend over a lot to draw because it's so heavy, and you can't get a real good stand for it. So I have this stand hookup thing, and it's too heavy for. I mean, this thing weighs 23 pounds, and it's too heavy for most stands. And then all the other stands are table mounted, so you'd have to get a table mount, and they're $300, $400, $500.
And that's just a Cintiq, right?
Yeah, Cintiq. This is Cintiq 24 HD.
Jeez.
So it's not even the 4K model, but this thing still goes for. I could get the same. I've had it for 4 years. I could get the same amount of money for it back.
Oh yeah, sure. Those things are real hot.
Yeah.
Did you see? I'm sure you guys have seen the one that Todd McFarlane uses. It's like the size of a football stadium.
Yeah, that's like the one I have.
You have that one is that big? That thing's a monster.
Yes, that's like the one I have.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's an older model, but yeah, mine's probably about that size.
That's
So
insane. It's the
it's
size of a table.
it is. It's basically a drawing table.
Yeah.
So, but it has these big black bars, margins. So it's like Adam Post designed it, but it's got it's pretty big margins on the sides, but it's got 24-inch viewing because it's bigger than 24 inches. The view area is 24. I would say the whole thing is probably closer to 30 inches across. So it's huge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just too big. I bought it, and I don't regret it. I love this thing. I got a lot of work out of it, but it's time to go a little small, a little more mobile, I think.
Are you? Oh yeah. So you're gonna get an iPad so you could draw on the go.
Yeah, and those have gotten better and better. I've been keeping my eye on them, and the parallaxing has gotten way better. The apps are really good. They make Clip Studio Paint for it.
Mm-hmm.
Procreate is a great program. I have it for my old iPad, and it's great.
That's what all the pros use. And these pieces that are coming out, like I see them on Instagram, and it's just they're always on the iPad with Procreate, and they're just phenomenal. And just
It's
so
taken
great.
on Photoshop. I think it's a lot of guys are switching. So it can do comics too. It can do animation now too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that would be like for my Wacom tablet that I use, it's strictly for drawing. So I don't have anything else on it except for the drawing files and that program, and that's it. It doesn't go on the internet or anything. So that would be really cool to have just like a drawing tablet like that iPad that's just dedicated.
Yeah. And that's probably what I'll end up doing here eventually. It's just I'd love to get one and try it out and then work with it and then have both and then sell this up. But iPad Pros are expensive.
Yeah.
Got to do a few more. I think I got to do a few more comic books before I get one of them.
Well, that's what you got to mention. You got to be like, hey man, everybody, if you want better quality comics, you got to buy this first comic.
Try that.
Yeah.
But no, Doomfate's going well. I mean, I'm touching up inks. We got about 6 more pages to ink, and then I'm done with the inking. So hopefully this week, and then I'm doing all the flats. I'm just going through and getting all the flats done. That's all I'm doing.
So what were those things you were drawing on stream last week? What were those for? Those like sexy anime girls for Doomfate?
The waifu thing.
Yeah, the waifu.
Those were just for fun. I just wanted to do because I did the week before. I did a bunch of sketch cards where they're all chibis, chibi versions of my characters.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do more of those, and those were so much fun, and people liked them. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just do some waifu art and just see what I can do.
Yeah, they turned out awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't really draw in that style. It's not my thing. That's kind of yours, Brandon.
In the sexy style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just cheesecake art, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Man. It's fulfilling.
Oh, it's filling something, man. But no, it was fun to do, and I always like the artistry behind it. It's like, oh, okay, the colors are beautiful, and but putting a little anime girl head on there, it's kind of weird. But I just find it weird.
Are you including those as secret prizes? You're gonna pull a John Malin and like slip them into some of your backers?
I think I might end up doing that.
Yeah.
There wasn't a big, huge demand. Like, oh, yeah, you can. I might just because I was going to give out full body shots. There's 56 people are getting full sketches, and I might just stick them in there with those. So.
There you go, another reason to back Doomfate.
Yes, You could get one of those. I might do more here in the next month or so. I might do a couple more. I have a couple of more ideas.
Hey, Brandon, so what do we got to do to get the Lost Pages Dump Truck magazine? That's cool.
Dump Truck magazine.
What do we have to do? Like, how high do we have to get it, brother?
We're coming up on the $20,000 stretch goal. And
What? Did you guys pass 19,000?
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
I think you reached it, or you were close.
I don't know.
I have
Let
to
me see.
double check that.
You guys are going so fast. I don't like every time
I'm
I look.
there.
Dude, Phill is spending. Okay,
Oh,
so we haven't
18,319.
crossed $22,000 yet.
18,319.
Okay, so he's got a little bit, but you'll make 20 before the end of the 30 days.
We need to
Yep.
make 20 by the end of tonight, or Phil's never going on stream ever again. No, yeah. So we're coming up onto that, and realistically, that's we've had our stretch goals hidden kind of behind that false curtain, so that once one stretch goal gets released, then we could show off the next one and stuff like that. We like doing that because you have a little bit more control. You kind of don't paint yourself into a corner with things. But this is basically what we've had planned out so far is showing off those stretch goals, and we've gotten up to this $20,000 one. So this is the next one, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Kyung Lee. What is his name? Drift Legend. So that's like our next guys at $20,000. So we don't really have anything planned up hard, like etched in stone for what our next stretch goal is going to be. We have a couple of things that we're working on, trying to wrangle some artists and things for another story that we might add to that supplemental comic. But there's definitely there seems to always be that necessity for like that naughty tier. People really, really love that. And, we see that with the more lethal. And then, now with the popularity of DOOMFATE coming around, since he did these cheesecake cards from yesterday, or last week rather, we could see that that's a hot commodity. So we might actually have to do something with some sort of naughty tier or dump truck tier or something like that. Because I know we got Krim or Taz, we got the sexy lady there. We got the pianist, she's a sexy lady. And we got a couple of other hot chicks that we might have to do maybe a collective piece with all of these characters, all these hot characters on there. We got Masquerade's Girl that we see here on the Passion for Drawing trading card.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't see this, I'm showing it off on stream. But yeah, so there's a lot of cool things. When we were originally planning this campaign, we were coming off of the Magic Cop high of everybody, the naughty tier on that one was a very, very popular tier, and we were thinking, hey, what could we do to put some of these like naughty pieces in the Lost Pages campaign? And what I wanted to do, Phil, I don't know, I guess maybe he wasn't super interested in it, but what I wanted to do was to have like a thing where Taz was getting out of the shower, and then there would be like a lot of steam in there, and you couldn't like see her naked, but she would be sexy and stuff. And then Crimstone would still be in the shower, but like huge, like above the shower curtain, like trying to shower himself off. I thought that would be pretty funny. Oh, thanks for no selling that, guys. I was a lot of really good
But like you're
responses.
saying, you're talking, but we're not seeing shit.
No, I don't have anything to show on that one. That was it.
You got a light chuckle. You got a light chuckle.
Yes.
That's something. That's really something there, guys.
We're spoiling you.
Let's what do they say? Let's pin that one, Brandon.
Hey, man, we no sell off all the time. We just got to give you a little taste of the thing,
Yeah. I need the spinning bow tie to rescue this joke over here.
Let's figure out more ways for the Diaz brothers to make money. Yeah, that's what we're all waiting to do that.
Yeah, I need a new speed.
Haven't you made enough money? How dare you?
Yeah, well, it's not easy being a fake rich guy on the internet, so.
Remind me of those the YouTube commercials that pop up. Do you see this house? Like, yeah, it's not your house, brother.
He like drove in front of it for like 5 minutes.
Like that car, yes, that Ferrari that you rented for the day. Yes, I see
there is those
I
guys
see
that do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Those Instagram influencers.
Yeah. All you have to do is sign up for my program.
Yeah.
How to be fake rich on the internet too.
Yeah, you too could look like a fake rich guy and get no views.
You too can scam your way on YouTube.
Well, those guys have always been around. Remember, like the '90s, where it had that Asian guy with the bikini girls on the boat.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you too can make this kind of money. This could be you.
Man, there They did that in The Simpsons. That was so good. And he's like, hey, how did I get surrounded by all these beautiful women? And how did I get on this boat? Well, I got this boat on a discount because it smells like cat pee. And the women, well, they used to be men.
Oh, can't make that joke now.
Yes,
It
you
was a
can.
quote.
Don't worry, that episode will be canceled immediately.
Dude, I'm watching them on Disney Plus. Not paying for it, but I'm watching them on Disney Plus. It's so surprising how they're letting all of those jokes. They're just letting them through.
For now.
It's
Yeah,
so
for now,
good.
brother.
I'm so
For
happy.
now.
Well, you know, I'm running up on season 10 now, so there'll be no reason to watch it after that. So.
Yeah, the old ones were funny.
Hex Allen Comics says, I thought you were going to say Crimstone was in the shower with a huge boner. You know, I mean, you could think whatever you want, man. You know, that's we'll leave the steam there. You know, that's not my style. I get a lot of people asking me to draw guys like that. You know, that's not my scene. But, you know, hey, to each their own.
Whatever you got to do, man, to get the
Could you imagine how vascular that guy would be, though? That would be disgusting.
vascular. That's an interesting word to use there, Brandon. Vascular.
Yeah, I mean,
That should be your next Lost Pages character, vascular.
vascular?
Yeah,
Oh my
he's just
god, that's totally. We should totally do that.
vascular. He's just totally like.
That's the perfect name.
Let's see. He'd be like the dude in Scanners, where he could just blow you up, you know. But he makes you like all your veins just.
I'm picturing like those highly detailed art pieces from Ren and Stimpy when they would like zoom in on the guy and
Yeah,
like,
with
draw
the-
veins and stuff.
Red.
You can see the skin pores and all the
Yeah.
warts and shit. Yeah.
Every panel is like that in vascular.
Vascular. That's a great. Actually, that's a great. I get half
Yeah, you get
creation.
EP credit on that one. That's good.
Yeah, there we go. That's. But yeah, do vascular, man. Just that's a great name.
Maybe
Actually.
we'll have to do the first Hardline collective comic. We'll do vascular.
The vein edition.
Yeah,
The main vein.
Yeah.
main vein.
That's his nickname. He's like, I'm the main vein vascular.
Let's not forget, eventually we have to do the celluloid version. I like the Brendan.
It's like his main thing is like his main his bit when he's going to kill somebody. He's like, let me whip this out. He's like, oh.
God.
It's so veiny.
We need to change
Fast.
topics quickly. Quickly.
Yes.
Let's change to a political argument. Hurry.
No.
So let's go. Let's go back 7 legions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Getting close to another stretch goal.
Yeah, let's pick up. Let's do some 7 legions here.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep, next stretch goal unlocks the dog tags. Those go out to every backer.
So are those
And you-
dog tags? What do they say on them?
It'll just be like, probably have the 7 Legion symbol on one side if I can, and, maybe the 7 Legions oath on the other. Kind of like they have something kind of like the Green Lanterns. It's like theirs goes something like wherever the 7 Legion seal may fly, or wherever the Legion seal may fly, tyrants of pure watch fly. Where people call out for aid, the light of hope will never fade. So I could probably put that. Probably put something like that on there. Once we unlock it, I'll design it and get it ordered.
So it's going to be in color, right? And kind of like an enamel looking one, right? Like shiny and stuff.
Yeah,
not just out of
that-
metal.
Yeah. Gonna look at what my options are, see what I can do, and get those dog tags made as soon as we unlock it.
Yeah, those will be pretty cool. Because those you could use them for keychains. You could put them on your backpack. If you're a guy who carries a backpack, or if you have
Or
a
fanny
purse,
pack.
a man purse.
Fanny
if you carry
pack.
a man purse.
Yeah, you got- And you got that 7 Legions logo. That's my icon on here. It's gonna be very iconic.
That's
Yeah.
your logo that you have for your chat up box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this piece here, this first piece that's on on the campaign. This one that's mostly orange with the red samurai on here.
Yes,
This is really cool.
that's one of the prints you get with the print tier. That was the one that was automatically unlocked at the start. So
Yeah.
you'll get that, a Carlo Rowe piece. You'll get a piece by Pablo Romero. It's a 50 style pinup. And you'll get a print by Narwhal.
50s style pinup.
Yeah, like like the or World War II style. Yeah, that one right
Oh
there.
yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I love these like bomber pieces, you know, on these planes. I follow a Facebook group that's like World War II bomber art, and there's such awesome pieces on here. I love this piece. This is great.
Yeah. Yeah, all those prints are already printed. You know, we've got 2 more to unlock. We've got a Rob Willis piece to unlock and a piece by an unknown CG artist. Doesn't have much social media presence, but he's a rainy day robot on Instagram. He's got a really interesting style. He drew a jetpack dwarf.
Jetpack
Yeah.
dwarf.
That was my wrestling name in high school.
Jetpack dwarf. Is that this guy?
Yep. Well, he drew a different dwarf on a jetpack, but yeah, it's
Okay.
similar concept. You know, like that one's got a warhammer. He's got a rocket powered axe.
Yeah, this rocket powered axe is really cool looking.
Yeah, I keep telling Beacon that guy needs his own fucking Kasuri.
Yeah.
At least a one-off. Yeah, at least a one-shot. You know.
He's really cool.
Yeah,
He's
he's,
like a cooler version of like Firefly or something.
yeah, he's gonna make another appearance in issue 4, and of course later on in the series. But yeah, he's part of the Dwarven Society. They use on their homeworld, they use mech suits, and they have a very Viking aesthetic to them.
Do they have like a Mandalorian style civilization, or they're just like war civilization?
Oh yeah, they love war because they've learned how to settle war without bloodshed. They upload the minds of their dead into the battle world of Valhalla, which is like a virtual reality world. And yeah, they'll settle disputes in there, and they'll hook into that, and just fight it out. No casualties, so they settle without losing people. But aside from that, they just love war in general.
Who doesn't?
Hey, Beacon.
Yeah.
You know I love dwarves, right?
Yep.
Okay, just pointing it out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Human dwarves?
No. Dwarves.
Oh, okay. Good.
I didn't say midgets. I didn't say midget. I said dwarves.
Well, that's a classification of a human.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I know it's a
Yeah,
difference.
dwarf.
You could have a human dwarf.
Yeah, you can have a human dwarf. You said it. It's with a freaking F. Dwarves.
Yeah,
It's with a VES.
Dwarves it's
not
like
the same.
knife and knives. It's a plural.
No, it's with an F.
I know.
Dwarf
I'm just freaking being facetious.
Yeah, according to Tolkien, it's dwarf.
Yeah, it's dwarves with an F.
Tolkien, what did that guy know?
Kind of came up with dwarves.
Is this
Well,
Jet
as we know.
in the story?
It might be eventually. There's gonna be space battles later on when the war kicks off full steam.
Oh, so it's like a space vehicle?
Yeah, it's like a starfighter. It'll be one of the types of starfighters that you see.
Yeah, I was
Very
wondering why
much-
it didn't have propellers.
Yeah, it's very much based on the P-51 Mustang.
Oh yeah,
know,
definitely.
Yeah, they got a bit of a diesel punk style to the universe.
Yeah, keep it in the family, right? The family. Vin Diesel. Yeah, this is cool, man. This is really. It looks like it's got a lot of really awesome, like crossover stuff, kind of like what we were trying to do with Magic Cop, where it's like you're bringing genres together. I like seeing things like that.
Yeah, you got the sci-fi, fantasy, some historical fiction. It's much more like an Asimov type sci-fi. A lot more realistically grounded as much as it can be. I mean, like they do have telekinesis and pyrokinesis, but they don't. Like, there's no magic. The elves, they have telepathy, but it's pretty much uh, like a radio wave sort of thing. It's like they're essentially broadcasting through like an organic radio.
Oh yeah, cool. Very awesome. Yeah. So make sure you guys go check this out if you guys haven't already. If you have, maybe there's another tier you want to get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you get 2 books, not just
Yep.
one. All 50 pages.
2 books, 4 pack of trading cards, a bookmark, a button pen, and if we get $200 more, you'll get a dog tag.
So the 2 books, is it the same book with 2 covers?
Nope.
No, it's issue 1 and issue 2.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's why I say it's important that he mentions it.
Right. I feel like there's a lot of campaigns that have 2 copies of the same book. And to me, it's kind of like, all right, it's got 2 different covers. That's kind of cool or whatever, but I don't want to be forced to buy 2 copies of the same book. But here, this is a unique situation where you're getting 2 stories. That's awesome.
Yeah, and in the beginning, is this campaign, he was really hoping to get he was trying to get issue 1 till 5. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got issue 1 and 2. So the next one is gonna come for 3, 4, 5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, gonna try and get the money together to get the next 3 issues made before the next campaign. Next campaign will start off with 3 issues and maybe unlock some more.
Yeah, you get those stretch goal issues going on.
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
You get cream for that. Stretch goals.
Yeah.
Stretch marks.
Well, it comes in time, man.
You could get KY too.
Okay.
Depends what you're trying to stretch.
Things out, but okay.
Depends how far you go with the stretch. Yeah.
Or it depends on what you're trying to stretch, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
So what else we got going on? Is that pretty much it for everybody? You guys have anything, any big major car crashes or anything you guys saw lately?
Every day on Twitter, but
Every day.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
are
train wrecks.
Train wrecks, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
Passion knows this too.
Too many train wrecks.
yeah, do want to announce right now on my main YouTube channel, my pro wrestling channel, I have the community post. It has a poll because I'm thinking of pulling a Zach and changing the name of the channel. So put up a couple options there if people want to go check them out. So I'm taking input, nothing's locked 100%, but just thinking about doing a little change up.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
have
cool.
a new Twitter at. It's at Edwin Aces now, so you can. If you're following me on Twitter, you want to tag me. Make sure you do it under the correct one. Yeah, just changing things up, man. 2020 has sucked. The third off great, and the last couple of months have sucked. I'm trying to just change some things up, create some new positive momentum. So.
We need more positive.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely helps. That'll be cool. I think big fresh changes like that sometimes really help out a channel. Because it'll kind of hone in on the new theme. Sometimes people start off a YouTube channel and they're kind of just doing whatever they're doing, and then eventually they'll hone in on something. They notice that their fans are really into a certain topic, and then you hone into that, change the name of the channel, and your channel just explodes with popularity. Because I know your channel's over 5K subscribers now, right?
Actually 5,100. So.
Wow. That's really awesome, because it was just a week ago or 2 that you just crossed 5.
Yeah, it does about maybe 20 a week. And that's without any new content, just like people discovering the different. I have quite a bit of content over the last couple, 6, 8 months. I post quite a bit. So there's
really
plenty of videos so people can watch. But with the lockdown and everything, I film a lot of indie content from local shows, and there's nothing probably until the end of the year of any new content. I'm trying a couple different things. I just did my first unboxing video. Just trying to come up with different things. for the channel. But yeah, I think it's time to kind of give it a little refresh for with a lot of the things I'm doing right now. Kind of set up for like for the new year already. I think I just kind of want to turn the page on a lot of this stuff. So trying out some new things, and hopefully people will dig in, keep supporting.
Yeah, that'll be really awesome to see how quickly that grows and then changing helps out. That would be really cool. What's the YouTube channel called right now so people could go
Right now
follow
it's
you?
Edwin the Ace Acevedo. Right there, you just type that in on your YouTube search bar. You'll see the Ace logo there by Render Contender. Click on that sub. You can vote in the community post. I got like 4 options, and the 5th one is to keep the name. So I'm curious to see,
Yeah, that'll
where
be
people go with it.
I
I'm
got,
also
no, go on.
just one quick thing. I do want to stress. I want to get to 100 subs on my current Drawing Aces channel, and I do have a very cool giveaway. I'm gonna be giving out some sweet Ace merch from the Zeta
Ooh.
workshop. So if we can get to 100 subs, I will be giving away 3 Zade comic shirts. So
Oh,
if we can
thank you.
get there, I'll be we do a little cross promotion support there. So hope get Drawing Aces to 100 subs. And I know
Yeah,
it's possible. There's a lot of comic skaters out there. And like I said, this is gonna be, I know some people weren't wrestling fans, but this is gonna be movies. There's gonna be a lot more kind of like comic book stuff. Once I get like the right setup, it's gonna be more in like the comic skate area, along with movies and other stuff. So it's gonna be a lot more varied than the other channel there. So I'm
that's the
trying to get
Drawing
it.
Aces channel.
Yep. You see this logo right there that you see when I'm talking? That's the Drawing Aces. Just type Drawing Aces, it'll come up.
That's where we do our watch along.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have wrestling news also. I know a lot of you guys have already had this opened up for you. The dam has been blown, but I finally got this taken care of. I finally got followed by Sergeant Slaughter on
Oh
Twitter.
yes,
Oh, sweet.
the
Nice.
main man himself.
Isn't that so crazy?
It is, man. It's
It's
awesome.
super weird.
Yeah, I got followed by him a while ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm a relative nobody.
I
So
think I got followed on because I'm like in GI Joe. GI Joe. I follow a GI Joe.
Yeah, me too. Like I think it's because I follow the GI Joe figure account.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too.
yeah, I thought that was super weird. I got followed by a bunch of people this week, just out of nowhere. It's crazy. Phil's doing a ton of footwork though, promoting everything. I get tagged in a bunch of stuff, so that's cool too. I also have a YouTube channel that not everybody knows about. In fact, there's probably only the 9 subscribers that I have that know about this. I like cars, how like Ace, you like wrestling, so this is kind of my fringe thing. So I like cars. So I have a kind of a cool car, I guess. So I have a YouTube channel called Zade Gears, where I go and I talk about like the car that I have, some problems that are wrong with it, how much I love it, things like that. And some
So you
other
said
stuff.
all you talk about is literal gears. Like,
Yeah,
look at this gear.
yeah. Look at this
and this
stupid little gear. Look at how dumb this thing is. Let's count the teeth on it. 1, 2.
too. That would be funny. Start a gear channel. It's
Yeah.
literally you just talking about gears. These fit together great. These
Yeah.
don't.
Now, you guys might not know this. These are in fact not gears. These are cogs. There's a little difference here, and let me go on and explain.
It'd be like, you know what? These are really grinding my gears. You know what grinds my gears about gears?
So I have this one. I don't have a channel name for, I don't have like a cool URL like we do for Zade Comics, but hopefully it'll get some subscribers on here. I only have 2 videos. This first video has 154 views because of the amazing Dodge Viper community that follows around the Vipers. But this one only has 7 views. And this one was a really interesting video about spending $2,000 on tires, and $300 of it was a giant waste of money. So that's kind of a funny video. Wow, I can't believe that one's so long. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, if you guys are interested, huh?
That's what she said.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hear that all the time too. So, So yeah, you know, I have that YouTube video or that YouTube channel that I don't have a lot of content. I only have those 2 videos on there. But if you guys are sub to this channel, you could go and on our homepage on the Zaid Comics channel, check out the sister channels tab, and then that channel is in there. You could look at Zaid Gears and watch those 2 videos if you want to see more of me talking about something else that I love doing.
I'm telling you, go with the gears thing. Change it up.
You know, if the cars thing doesn't work out, maybe I'll have to start taking apart watches and just getting out like tiny little gears, man. Dude, Frog G is now backing 7 legions.
Hell
Nice.
yeah, man. Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get those dog tags. Those are going to be really cool.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, you guys probably didn't. You don't know about this. Hold on. I can't really show you, I guess. Maybe I'll find a picture of it. You guys talk amongst yourself while I find a picture of this.
A picture of what?
I'm going to find a picture of my keychain that I have on my keys.
You're not even subscribed to your own channel?
Phil's the one who uses the Zaid Comics YouTube channel. I have my own Zaid Ninja YouTube channel. You know what's funny? You want to just see something?
So I'm saying your brother's not even sub to your channel.
He's a bum. I have. Let me see if I can find this.
Does it mean your younger brother?
You're not even subscribed to Zaid Comics neither, so you can't talk.
Me? What are you talking about? No, I use my normal one. I use is my Zaid Ninja. So that's the one that I go into chats and stuff with. But and that's where I have all my videos and things like that. So check this out. So this is pretty funny. I'm still sharing the screen. All right, I'm gonna drag this over. So this is my regular channel. This is the Zaid Ninja channel where I watch, you know, crime videos or whatever on here. So I had put up 2 videos because I was gonna make this my drawing channel for like the Thursday drawing videos, but Phill was like, "Oh, you should post that on the Zaid Comics channel." So I was like, "All right, fine." But I had already posted these 2, and I posted this one 5 months ago. This Twilight commission piece. It's got 1,000 views, unsolicited. I never shared this anywhere. Maybe I shared it on Twitter, but like it didn't get 1,000 views from Twitter. You know, I shared this one. This thing got 5 views. So
She's like naked, yeah.
yeah, I mean she's kind of naked, but you know, whatever.
That's how you're gonna make good views on YouTube, brother. You
I gotta
do
start
that.
drawing more stupid Star Wars crap. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. Do you guys have any other things that people don't know about that you want to share as far as social media things? I don't want anybody, you know, doing any kind of crazy closet jumping here or anything. But you got any cool social media things that you want to share out?
I just got my Twitch channel. I'm on there Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. This week we're doing watercolor, so I'm doing a bunch of watercolor. So if you're into that kind of stuff, come check it out.
Watercolors is actually pretty awesome to see.
Yeah, we're doing it in gouache too. Tomorrow we're doing a zombie Bob Ross picture.
Zombie Bob Ross?
Yeah, because
On
he's
stream?
been dead 25 years, and he's
I feel
the
like he
highest.
just died.
He's the highest. He's got the highest viewer count in the art channel on Twitch. The guy's been dead
Look,
for
man, he's not dead. He lives on in our hearts, brother.
That's right. He's like Elvis. Except
exactly.
Elvis is actually not dead.
He'd be dead by now, I think.
I don't know about that.
He'd be like a 90.
Yeah, but you know, medical, you know, achievements have been high for people that are rich.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know,
I think he would have. I
Like-
think he would have came out already. I think we would have found out.
it's like, do we understand the Queen of England should be dead a long time ago?
It's true. But she,
Come on.
But she,
Sam.
like-
That's
She
not
eat-
me. I'm just talking about age.
she eats those corgis she has. That's what keeps her young.
Corgi blood.
Yeah,
Think-
corgi blood.
What if this is what gets the channel taken down? Is all this anti-queen talk on here?
Probably.
Well, I'm sure they're already working on it.
Yeah. It's probably already down.
Here's what I was going to show you guys. So you were asking for the dump truck tier stuff, and I thought this was pretty funny. So on my motorcycle, I have a special keychain that I found that came with a pillow that I bought And here is this. This is my keychain that's on my motorcycle keys.
I want to see the pillow. What kind of pillow did you buy?
The pillow looks exactly like this. Let me find it.
Are you a pervert, Brandon?
No.
Oh,
Does the pillow have a hole?
It does not. It does not. This pillow is it's really funny. You know,
Gelatin.
I use this pillow at, you know how like when you're laying on your side and you need like your I don't know, your arm needs like to rest up on something because it's like crushing your chest. This is the pillow. And man, it was so funny when I bought this thing because it comes with a card and it's like, hey, you could dress up your pillow in underwear and in pants, and it wears this size pants. And I'm like, dude, I just wanted this pillow because it's funny. Like, I'm not gonna be babying this thing. That's
yeah,
kinda
you
weird.
wanted it because it was funny written. What does your lady friend think of this pillow?
It's funny. I don't think she has a problem with it.
I was gonna think. I don't think she had a problem with it.
She definitely doesn't have a problem with it now. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so I thought that was funny. It would be a funny way to end off this stream since we always need something funny to talk about at the end here. So yeah, I think
I'd like to remind everybody that Friday is the heavy metal show on my channel, so don't miss it.
is that music or magazine?
The magazine, Heavy
Or
Metal
the
Magazine.
It's the magazine.
The magazine, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Heavy
What do you do
metal
on that
and
show?
Heavy Metal and Gears. That's a team up show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could do like a thing where we're blasting down the highway in the car playing heavy metal.
And somebody in the back reading the magazine, Heavy Metal.
Yeah, and somebody's in the back reading a magazine. Yeah. While we're
And they're
dragging a giant bar of heavy metal behind us.
On the way to the gear store,
Yeah, exactly.
pick up some gear.
It'll be perfect. All right, so yeah, make sure you guys check that out. You guys, is that like that thing that artist kayfabe does, where they read like the old magazines and talk about them and stuff?
Comic kayfabe. Yeah, they do.
No. Is that what Sim is doing?
What do you mean? Well, no, it's technically we're a bunch of people there. We don't just go over it. We just talk about the entire, where it's from, who was part of it.
Oh, cool.
We'll go through like some the artists that were highly influential on it.
Oh man, Frog G says the pillow is Lola approved. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Her avatar pictures. She'd definitely be proud of that
That
pillow.
pillow. Yeah. Could just be a picture of that pillow.
It could be. Dude, I should put the Magic Cop underoos on the pillow and take a picture. That would be funny.
You have Magic Cop underoos?
I do. I do have Magic Cop underoos.
You know what? I think you are a pervert, Brandon.
It's called being a deviant, man. Okay?
Oh, okay. That's.
It's better.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching the Hardline stream. We'll go down the classic thing that everybody probably bounces out before. But we'll start with Ace here. Where can we find you, and what are you coming up with next?
So up next Wednesday, 11:50 p.m. is the watch along stream. We're watching Army of Darkness, so come hang out with us. Like I said, you can always find me on Twitter. I got the new ad is Edwin Aces. You can follow me there. I drop links for the YouTube channels in the chat, so please sub and like.
Yeah, man, Army of Darkness is going to be awesome. That's going to be a really cool thing, and especially seeing everybody's comments about that. All right, so Michael Beacon, what do we have going on for you?
All right, so got Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon, parlor at Michael Beacon, 7legions.com if you are on the fence about 7 Legions and want to learn more about the lore, and YouTube at Michael Beacon. So aside from that, back 7 Legions.
All right, we got a backer tonight for 7 Legions too. Unless he's lying.
Thank you, Frog, and I got the message.
Awesome, very, very cool. All right, and then we got passion for drawing. What do we got going on by you?
We got a lot, so much to go on. I could do a whole nother stream on it, but we'll keep it short. Please back DOOMFATE. We're getting close to 9,500. I really want to get to 10 before we start shipping. So please, I got some cool things coming out. If we hit 10K, which I'll be hitting the next week. Next week we'll be hitting the social media pretty hard. Check me out tomorrow. My most immediate thing is on Twitch. It's Passion, the number 4 drawing. Look me up there. You can actually use, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to anybody on Twitch for a month. So you can use that. Ace was nice enough to subscribe today, so thank you, Ace.
Nice. I have one. I should do that. I had no idea.
Yeah, you just go on there, make sure you have an account. You can attach it to your Amazon account, and boom, you can just do that. So it comes free. It's no extra money, and it doesn't repeat. So it'll automatically turn off every month. You can use it for whoever you want. Hopefully, you keep using it for my channel.
But that
But
directly benefits you, right?
yes, I get the sub money.
I switching between him and Scotsman.
Yeah, Scotsman too. So you can go back and forth and do that. But if you have an Amazon Prime account, jump on there. It's free anyway. And come on,
They reset it every month, right? Is it every month?
it doesn't renew automatically. You have to do it, but
No, that's what I'm saying. But I have to go renew every month, so right?
right. It refreshes every month, and you can also just subscribe to. It's only $5. It's not that bad. So, and you get like a little doodle drawing for doing. So I owe Ace a drawing.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, come on by. We're doing watercolor tomorrow.
Yeah.
Zombie
Bob
Bob Ross.
That's going to be really cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's good information too. You know, even if you don't want to subscribe to Passion for whatever reason, you can go use your Amazon accounts to subscribe to somebody and help out comic book creators instead of some faceless corporations, right?
No,
All right.
Amazon gets half the money, but yeah, sure.
Whatever. Well, you're paying the thing, you know, so
Mhm,
might
it's
as well
true.
give it to somebody who could use it.
It's
And
true.
Get himself a nice iPad Pro drawing edition.
That would take a few years of streaming.
All right, we got Simon Simpothier pulling up Anchor here. So what do we got going on for you?
I got blood hunts ready. I have to go pick them up, but I'm probably just gonna call them at Gamva, have them delivered, so they'll be here like probably by Wednesday.
Cool.
Because I don't want to take any chances. There's sub to Tales on an Adverse, and don't forget to go sub to my YouTube channel where there's the Heavy Metal Magazine special and the anime manga that we're going to be talking about Berserk Saturday.
And sometimes that drawing show, right? Doodle and Chill. Sometimes
Yeah,
Doodle and
Doodle and Chill. Yep.
I'm still waiting for the Alterators edition for Doodle and Chill, man. Alteration Man. All right. And then finally, I'll talk about something I got going on here. I'm going to show the Etsy page, guys. So this is what we have showing up here. So this is the Etsy store. This is Zaid Workshop, where we help out comic book creators by being able to produce t-shirts and other merch for them. Right now, basically, we only have t-shirts on here. But you can see we have things like Magic Cop. We have Lost Pages with this beautiful Simon Bisley cover on here. We have the Narwhal version of Edwin's shirt on here, the Ace that he was talking about earlier in his talk up. And then we have the lovely logo that I did for him on another shirt down here. We have the Cybershock Akira homage shirt by Aaron Calamari and Sue, Art of Sue. So we have that one on here. And we have other crazy Magic Cop stuff and some other pinup shirts that I've done on here. So if you guys want some cool Comicsgate merch or just t-shirt, comic book merch in general, you guys could go to etsy.com/shop/Zaid Workshop, or you guys can go directly to zaidcomics.com. It's basically a portal page, and you can check out all of the links that we have on that website and just go for wherever you want, you know, and help us out by doing that. Other than that, you guys can find me pretty much everywhere on every social media platform at Zaid Ninja. And you guys can go on Instagram. I have all kinds of cool art that I draw and post up on there, as well as on Twitter. Now, thank you guys for watching the Hardline stream for tonight. If you guys didn't catch the whole episode, please go back to the beginning and watch it, because there's some